What's going on, guys? We're back. We're live, baby. It is Saturday evening. I am excited to be showing you guys these. I can kind of see some people trickling into the building. I think it's mainly because it's kind of like these are sitting in some places, and I guess we're trying to figure out, like, well, why? And I mean, obviously, we're living in some interesting times as I want to, I guess, start off the conversation. And there's also, November's going to be a jam-packed sneaker, I don't know, just a lot of sneaker releases in November, all right? So, we're still in October, we got Halloween, we got all this other fun stuff. But I think that's part of the reason why these are sitting. I think people are hanging on to their dollar bills, their pennies, all that stuff, especially the fact that the Midnight Navy 4s are releasing very, very soon. So you think about it, that's a $200 sneaker. This is a $200 sneaker. But I have these in the building. I got them right over here. Excited to show them to you guys today because the last Yeezy 350 I reviewed over here was pretty much the slate. And the slate, I guess, is more of like a dirty version than these ones. These are definitely a much cleaner version, and you got to take into account this comes with a nice icy bottom. All right, so I guess a lot of people, I myself was on the fence. Do I go for these? Do I not? I'll give you guys my honest opinion on them momentarily, but let's go ahead and see who's in the freaking building over here. We got Brian PG. Sheesh, what's up, bro? What is up? What is happening? Hope you guys are having a lovely freaking Saturday. We got Chunky Goat. It's a pretty funny name. What's up? What's up, Chunky? We got Pedro P. What's going on? What is up? WSG. I guess that's, well, to me, I understand that as like what's going on. We outside. We always outside. We are always outside. Whoa, what's up, Murder? Yo, Euro. What's good, Ernest? What is up, man? Excited to see them even while live. Let's get it. Yeah, again, the reason why I do these videos is to get the shoes as close up and personal to you guys, so you guys can make an educated decision if this is worth getting, all right? Because it's one thing to see it. It's one thing to see it in pictures. This is why I never want to, give my honest opinion or give a rating if I don't have it in hand. I want to be able to really, be able to smell the sneaker. I want to be able to have it in my hand and really be able to feel the textures and all this stuff. Give you guys my honest opinion. Hey, is this something I would rock? Is this something I would keep in the collection? You guys let me know how the stream's going. I'm hoping we're on the smoother side today. Again, it's one of the things I've been beating myself up on, because if I have new people come to the channel and then they see it's choppy, we're on the up and up. We've been growing. I released that video. A lot of people like it. We're almost at 1,000 views on that contest video. So we will be finding out. Anybody who watched it, appreciate you guys. We're crossing our fingers that we hear back from Joby. It would be freaking amazing. It would be honestly life-changing if we win that contest. They're selecting 5 winners, and they're probably going to fly them to either Los Angeles or New York City. They're going to work whoever wins. I keep saying weird, like I'm a part of it. I'm crossing fingers we win, because if we hit, it's going to blow this channel up. It really will, guys. Yes, sir. I honestly didn't even know about these until they dropped. Yeah, honestly, I was looking online. I don't think not many streamers really covered this sneaker, which I find very, very interesting. Let's go ahead and bring up the screen share over here. I feel like every time I jump into something like this, it just gets a lot less choppy, because then there's less, I don't know, facial screen real estate, and it's a little easier on the computer, that's for sure. But yeah, run up the likes, guys. It definitely does help the channel a lot, so smash that like button if you guys are excited to see these freaking babies today. All right, we got him here. Boost 350 V2. All right, Salt, we got him. So how did I acquire these? Let's touch on that real quick. So I live very close to an Adidas store, so I'm very thankful to live in this beautiful city that is San Francisco. And yeah, so there were 2 ways on the app, either confirmed or in-store raffle. So I just joined the in-store raffle. Those typically end, I think, about a day before the actual confirmed app ends, and I hit. And I was just like, okay, well, I don't even need to try on confirmed. Let's give other people a chance, because I already hit. I already secured my pair. I'm not gonna lie, I was on the fence. Do I pick them up? Do I not? I don't want to buy them and then I'm stuck with them. If after this review I make that decision, like, I don't really want to hang on to them. But I think on the aftermarket right now, they're kind of doing. Well, they're sitting in a lot of stores still, so they're not really doing anything crazy. I think if anything, you're probably going to take a loss if you sell on the apps and stuff like that. So again, I'm just going to break the ice here. This is most likely a personal for a lot of people, and I know you're probably watching this because you want to figure out, like, is this worth getting, right? I feel like We will get into it, but I feel like it's definitely a personal from what I've been seeing. All right. But yeah, run it up if you guys can. Definitely helps the channel a lot more in more ways. Again, we're on the road to 4,000 watch hours. It's definitely I guess how I see it is you really kind of have to treat YouTube as a job if you really want to get to those 4,000 watch hours. I was talking to Bulldog. Well, I jumped on Bulldog's live a while ago, and he apparently he did a live stream of a dog show, and he got some crazy amount. I think it was 17,000 watch hours on that video alone, and it just really makes you think like, wow, one video can really just blow your channel up. I do have one video, but there was music behind it, and this was a while back. This was one of my yo-yo videos. I had I think 47,000 views on that alone, and that really ran up a lot of watch time, but not to the point where it was even past 4,000 watch hours. So I believe everything that I have on YouTube right now, I'm pretty close to 4,000, everything, like all my videos. So it's really going to be a while to get to where we need to be, but it's definitely possible with your help. So smash that like button. Stay tuned. Obviously, I'm excited to show these to you. We're going to jump into them in a bit, but I do want to just kind of touch on kind of what we see on some of these websites. All right, so yes, it's another Yeezy 350. Okay, the market is completely saturated with these. Okay, but they're very comfy sneakers. If you don't already own one of these, it's definitely a great sneaker. It is. Okay, and yes, I know when people see these on you, they think about, that's a hype sneaker, or it's like hype beast and all that stuff. At the end of the day, if you like him and they feel comfy on you, rock them. That's what we're about. Hopefully you get the type of video like that soon. Yeah, I'm actually really contemplating like how I'm going to go about some of that, because I think that it's important to consistently go live, but I also feel like it's important to work on a video that can blow up. You know what I mean? So I am thinking about some ideas, because I live in a beautiful city. There's a lot of I'm sitting on so much video real estate right now that I could literally just put online. Another thing I do want to work on my lives is I do want to put an intro, you know what I mean? Like a couple scenes of San Francisco prior to jumping into it, so that like people know I'm live, they can see a little bit of the city before we jump into it, right? Yo, Bulldog, what's going on? Hey, fam, let's run up them likes, everyone. Yeah, I was just talking about Bulldog. Bulldog, I appreciate you, man. And it's crazy to me that you had a video that just did that many numbers. 17,000 watch hours. I'm like, wow, man, that sounds like a viral. That definitely sounds like a viral hit. Yeah, so for those that don't know, Bulldog pretty much he covered like some dog show, and the dog show just kind of just blew up. People wanted to see the dogs and all this stuff. I mean, I'm like thinking, man, maybe I should just cover. I should just go live and cover a dog show just one day and just have that video blow up, because everybody loves dogs at the end of the day. This is a doggy dog city, you know what I mean? But yeah, guys, appreciate that. So we're gonna jump into sneaker momentarily. These retail for about $230. Okay, now that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for a sneaker, and I definitely like the type of money that if you're going to buy this sneaker, you're either going to run into the ground or you're going to have it in your collection, right? So I know a lot of people are kind of curious, like, do I get it? I see it sitting on some stores. I actually want to let everybody know, if you guys are in the market for a size 10, there's still a size 10 sitting on stashed over here. So I just want to let people know, guys, it's like if you want to get this in this size, because look, size 10.5, 11, they're already gone. So I just want to let it be known, if you guys are still interested in this, get them. Get them while you can, Now, in terms of resale value, probably not the best investment right now, but I just want to let it be known that there are still a couple stores. I believe Undefeated did sell out of the size 10, because like I checked this morning, and typically the bigger sizes are gone. So I just want to let it be known, if you guys are thinking about it, we're going to get into the review momentarily, but I just want to let you guys know, if you guys are interested in this, because, I mean, after I do this review, heck, I'm even going to think, like, do I double up, So, like, because we got a size 10 over here, as you guys see. So for this, in terms of sizing, you want to go half a size up, okay? I'm a 9.5 in Nike. So when it comes to Yeezy, I get a 10, Definitely does fit really good. New York Dad's in building. What is up? I had an epic live stream 2 nights ago. Yeah, I heard about that live stream, and it was crazy. I think I popped in a little bit from time to time, but yo, shout out to New York Dad in the freaking building. What is going on? Hope you're having an amazing Saturday. Yeah, so I'm excited to get into these. I just want to let everybody know that they're still, I know they're sitting. I don't want to label these as bricks, because I want to give some justice to the sneaker when I look at them, all right? And if you didn't get these, hey, that's fine. There's a lot of sneakers that are coming out very, very soon November is going to be a freaking crazy month. Okay, I think that November is probably going to feel like either June or July in sneaker world because this has been such a crazy year. I don't think you guys realize this year alone has been one of the craziest, I think, in sneaker history. Like, we've had just some crazy stuff. June and July was just like, I couldn't even keep my head on straight. It was just insane, you know, with this amount of drops and everybody going after it. Like, the wives are doing numbers. Like, it was insane. It was insane. So it's been a crazy year. But shout out to all my people in the freaking building. I love and appreciate all your support. It really does mean the world to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's take these puppies out of the bag here. All right, so you got your standard, Yeezy 350 V2 box right there. Okay, this side you got the Boost. All right, 350, and yep. My size. So we got it size 10 over here, okay? And we hit on the Adidas app. I always forget to join the regular store app. I always, it's always one day because it ends a day before. And then once I think about it, I'm like, oh, I forgot to join the in-store. And now I just got to do my chances on confirmed, right? So anyway, let's go ahead and take them out. Got the regular paper over here. And here they are, all right? I just want to make sure I got them right here. Okay, here they are. Wow, okay. It's that gray on icy, almost like an icy. It's not so much icy blue, if anything. It's like a gray bottom, if anything. So there you go. You got the Boost on the bottom, the foam. These are clean. They're clean, and I'm really contemplating between these and the slates because the slates are nice. They're dirty. But this is just more like a clean look, you know what I mean? You got that nice gray on top, and then it kind of transitions into that like somewhat a little bit of translucent, not fully trans. It's not it's not an icy bottom. I was under the impression it was going to be icy bottom, but these are clean. They're clean. They're nice. They're fresh. So I got that really nice comfy knit. If anybody already has these in their collection, again, do I feel like this is a must-have from overall its first looks? I guess it depends on how many you have in your collection, okay? Now, if you're a Yeezy collector and you freaking need these, then get them, because they are still sitting in certain stores, right? But I'm basing in terms of like the popularity of the sneaker, like right now. We're living in some different times. There's a lot of different sneakers in the market, so it's going to be hard to really justify should I get these or not. But overall, you got that really nice gray front, gray knit. And then it transitions into the, Yeezy Supply 350 in black, and then the cutoff is there. And then on the other side, it's basically, I mean, hey, they're clean. I have nothing really bad to say about these as of this moment in time. I mean, I really try to get the sneaker, look at it overall. Like, is this something I would rock? And then what's it going to look like after some use as well? Because these are going to get dirty in time, and we need to think about what they're going to look like once they get all dirtied up. Let's pop the other one out the bag. Let me double check on some comments. Hopefully, you get a video like that sometime soon. Yeah, I'm really hoping I get some kind of a viral video. That would be amazing. But yeah, guys, if you could run the likes up, that would definitely be much appreciated. They kind of look like granite in a way. Yeah, I mean, I'm actually thinking, like, the first thing that comes to mind when I'm looking at these is cement. I really think about cement, and they're clean. I mean, I don't know. I'm contemplating, am I going to keep them? What am I going to do with them? But I wanted to get them today because they dropped today to cover, because I don't feel many people really cover this, and it's just one of those sneakers that I think you guys really need to see up close and personal. So this is pretty much the color transitions into something that isn't so much of a translucent bottom, but it is great. So they're clean. I like them a lot. And yeah, I don't know. Every time I see the Yeezy 350, I think about just rocking these with joggers. It's just kind of like that look, you know what I mean? It's just one of those looks. It's one of those, like, lounge, like you just want to lounge about all day. Because when you walk around with these, it does feel like, for anybody that has never worn these, it kind of feels like when you wear these, you're like walking on a cloud. Like, that's literally what the Yeezy, what with the Adidas Boost, that foam on the bottom literally feels like when you're walking around in these. These are solid. I love them a lot. I'm gonna give these a solid 8 out of 10 based on my initial just honest thoughts on them in terms of the color. I mean, like this is this is an iconic sneaker. It just is. You know, like it's undeniable that like when I think about Yeezy, this is one of the sneakers that comes to mind. It just is because like everybody who's ever been into hype sneakers, like come on, $230 for a sneaker, like it's nothing to sneeze at. It's a lot of money, and I think it's definitely why people are kind of like thinking like, okay, do I go for them or do I hold off? Especially the fact Christmas is coming, right? We got to get Christmas presents, all that other stuff. But overall, I like these a lot. I think they're super solid. It's just a solid freaking pair. And I just wanted to kind of give you guys my honest opinion on them. So yeah, solid 8 out of 10. It's also, I think it's also hard for me to fully like, you know, give you guys a solid review of these because it's like, it's a 350. I feel like a lot of the people that are watching this right now probably own a 350 or have worn a 350 sometime in their lifetime. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things you really just need to see that backhand sole and that transition that it goes into gray. But if I would rock these, I probably would be wearing maybe some like gray sweatpants, if anything, maybe black sweatpants. It's solid, it's clean, and if you like them, get them. Get them now while you still can because they are still sitting in some stores. But I don't think they're going to be sitting for long. I think it really comes down to, you know, maybe within the next 2 weeks, they're going to slowly start to disappear, and they're going to be a little bit harder to acquire unless you get it on the aftermarket, right? Now, it's kind of shocking to me to see some of these like sitting on websites like Undefeated, because when I see that, I'm like, okay, wow, it's just really interesting. We're living in a day and age where sneakers like this that were very hard to acquire a couple months ago, maybe even a year ago, they're still in store. So it's like I think that we shouldn't complain about that. The fact that these are getting easier to acquire, you know, you have an opportunity to get them. So, you know, my honest opinion, get them if you want them. Bulldog says, nice Oakland Raider colorway. Carly P says, they look so much better in person. Yes, they do definitely do a lot better. I feel like the photos do not do them justice. You know, they do not do them justice. Honestly, let me show you this. Look at this. Look at this freaking photo. And this photo does not make the sneaker look good. Like, when you see it in person, it's like, okay, wow, they're a lot cleaner. And I think that, like, this and the slate, I really kind of wish I still had the slate in hand. I'm just going to be frank with you guys, I don't have the slates anymore. I kind of wish I could have kept those. But I might hang on to these. We'll see. But you need to see these in person. It's like one of those things, like, I feel like the colorways with Yeezy, they're very particular in terms of, like, the colors that they do. So highly recommend seeing these in person. Because, I don't know, I just feel like the photos just don't do them justice, you know? Like, even indoors. Like, I want to see this outside. I mean, you know, full transparency, I only really unboxed them this evening. Like, I didn't get to take a look at them, like, outside, you know? And sometimes you need to see what they look like outside. But, yes, highly recommend that. Highly recommend that. But, yeah, so if anybody's on the fence, I'm giving it a solid 8 out of 10. So, you know, you guys let me know if this is something that you guys plan on picking up. But at the end of the day, it's a 350. It's a 350 V2. You know, the comfortability is there. I don't know, in terms of comfortability, I would honestly rank these a 10 out of 10. That's just me. You know, because when I walk around with whether it be the foam runners or whether it's the 350s, it's like I'm walking on a freaking cloud. You can walk around like the city of New York for hours and like literally your feet will not hurt wearing something like this. All right, so I just want to let that be known. If you're looking for comfortability, something if you work like an 8-hour shift and you have a job where you literally have to stand on your feet and you're able to wear sneakers like this is definitely comfortability. Like your feet are going to thank you, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. We got Siddharth in the building. What would be the best time to buy 350 Oreos? That's a great question. You know, I don't know. Let's go ahead and like let's see what the Oreos are doing right now on the aftermarket. 350 Oreos. That's a great question. I think it really depends. I don't recommend getting the Oreos closer to Christmas time because of the fact that prices are going to go up. You know, typically you think about it, but I guess it also depends on your budget. I know the Oreos are definitely a popular colorway. Let's give this internet some room to breathe. Brian PG says, I've never had a pair of Yeezy 350s. They look nice. No, they're awesome. The only other pair I own right now are the Beluga V2s because to me that's an iconic colorway. All right, that's definitely an iconic colorway. So Siddharth, considering, well, what's your size? I mean, considering the fact that these are going for like 323, it depends on your budget. You know, these could go up to 350 by Christmas, so I think that's something to take into account. Maybe now might be a good time to buy, but it also depends. It's like, look, these retailed for, well, all Yeezy, most if not all Yeezy 350 V2s retail for about 230, right? I think in the past it was 220. But yeah, like, yes, you're going to be paying more for them right now, but these could go a little bit higher in value. So I'd probably recommend maybe getting them now. It really depends on where you're getting it as well. So that's something to take into account. Yeah, size 12. Okay, we're going to have to bring that number up, man. Yo, Mr. Old School, what's going on? It's nice to see you guys. It's nice to see familiar. It's nice to see familiar faces in the building. Size 12. Okay, yeah, we're talking about around the same price, $325. I mean, just take into account. Christmas time, November, December, sneakers are going to go up in value. There's going to be a little bit of a spike. Okay, they might go up in $10, maybe $25 in price. So if you really feel like you need these in your collection, maybe now, if you're willing to cough up the dough, might be a good time to buy. All right, but yeah, again, if you guys want to get these right now, and you can, they're still on some sites. One of the sites that I did touch on was Stashed. You might need to take into account shipping as well and all that fun stuff. But I mean, hey, they still got size 10 and below. So again, if you're thinking about it, these are definitely a nice concrete colorway, and that's what I like about them. You know, there's just like it's just a solid colorway. And I like them, you know. I mean, if I were to compare this to the slates, I think I might be actually leaning towards this one specifically. The slate just kind of looks more like a dirty version of this. So yeah, if you like them, rock them. If you're able to also go in store and see these in person, I probably would recommend doing that before maybe buying online, because when you buy online, depending on the sites, not many sites you're able to just like do an exchange or do a return. You know, so take that into account before you buy. Look into are they going to make it easy for me to return, or are they going to make it difficult to return? Because right now with Adidas, I have 7 days to return these. So the part of the reason I bought them is I want to review them for you guys, because you guys are my guys. You know, you guys are my guys and gals. You know, so I definitely want to show you guys this as close as I can in person. Well, in person, virtually to you guys, so you guys can make that educated decision. It's worth getting, right? Yeah, because like, look, if you don't get them now, are these going to go up in value? Maybe they might go up a couple dollars, if anything, maybe 10, 25, 30. You know, you got to take into account all the fees and all the other stuff depending on where you buy them from. But yeah, you make that decision. So I just wanted to touch on that. I know we're nearing the 30-minute mark over here, but I appreciate you guys rocking with me. You know, I hope you all had a great Saturday. I had an amazing Saturday. I kept telling myself not to do much work today. Like, this is pretty much my work for the day is hanging with you guys, reviewing this sneaker, and, you know, just letting you guys know my honest opinion on them. So, the salts. What are they doing on the aftermarket? Let's go ahead and just take a quick look at what these are doing on the aftermarket, because honestly, they're not doing too hot right now, okay? And that's fine. I think that's better for people who want to acquire them, all right? Like, the reason we're interested in this stuff is because we love sneakers, right? And like, if we have the opportunity to get them for retail, that's awesome, you know? So let's go ahead and take a look at what they're doing on aftermarket, because like, if you're a reseller, this is not a good investment. If you're just a buyer and you want to rock these, full send it. You know what I mean? So yeah, as you see, like, literally, if you bought them and you're trying to resell, not a good idea. If you're buying them, I mean, look, you got to factor in that there's going to be a little bit of like authentication cost. You're going to, like, the waiting cost for you. You're probably going to have to wait maybe sometimes 7 days, maybe 8 or 9 days, depending on where you're buying it from. And then there's also the shipping fee and all that stuff. So, you know, maybe you might be averaging paying $260 and up, a couple dollars over that. So I just want to let you guys know. Mr. Oldskool says, showing that fire always. You know, hey, again, the way my channel is going to stand out from the crowd is we get them same day. Well, to the best of our capabilities. And because, like, look, there's a lot of people who live in different places of the United States, and yeah, maybe they got a hit on these, but it's going to take some time for it to get to their place for them to review. So if we're able to acquire them in hand, as we did, and we're able to review them for you guys, at least you guys can be like, all right, I kind of already have an idea if I should get them. Because look, they're still online right now. Some sizes are still online. You guys can make that decision quickly before they sell out, you know, whether it's a cop or a drop or what have you. I think it's a cop. I just don't think it's a good investment. So if you're gonna rock them, get them. That's my honest opinion on them. Christmas almost near. Wait till then. It's the perfect time to resell items. Yes, if you did acquire these, especially in larger sizes, I would just wait. I would hold till that point in time because it might be better for you to make a little bit of lunch money. Again, this is a lunch money sneaker, so that's probably what I'd recommend. Hang on to them until that point in time. But yeah, what is good, guys? It's so nice to see all you guys just rocking with me in the building. Definitely means the world to me. I want to ask you guys, honestly, just to segue the conversation very, very, okay, so that's my honest opinion of the sneaker. I hope you guys enjoyed that review. I did want to just transition my conversation into that Joby contest that I did. I did join, okay? Because if you guys don't know, I did put out a contest entry for Joby. The contest has already ended, okay? But I just want to go ahead and bring up my screen. Hold up. So Joby and Casey Neistat, Casey, yeah, let me go ahead and just pull it up here. Because I just want to touch on it and let you guys know initially like what that was all about. So Casey Neistat and Joby did a contest on September 15th, okay? And the contest was basically about, getting creatives to put together a fun video. And I've been sitting on a lot of, footage for years. And I've worked on some videos in the past, and I was like, you know what? I think it's time for me to put together an edit and just put some creativity into it, put some cuts into it, and just give it my all. And this is pretty much the contest. So it says contest submissions now are closed. Stay tuned for updates. So we're crossing our fingers. If you guys haven't seen the video, it definitely helps. Run that like button up and watch the video if you haven't already. It's basically when you go to my YouTube channel, it's the first video that starts playing, auto playing. It's basically my life on a string. Basically it talks a little bit about my yo-yo career and stuff like that, and a couple shots in San Francisco, and then it transitions into other stuff. But this was a fun contest to join. I definitely did feel a lot of pressure to put it together because, look, I'm not the type of person that's going to put out the video right away. I wanted to really do my due diligence, put together a good edit, and then release it pretty much as close to the deadline as possible, because what that also gives me is less competition. If people see if people see your masterpiece before early, then they can compete with it a little bit better than if you put it out closer to the deadline, because then it's a little too late for a lot of people. I don't feel like I did have a lot of competition with a lot of other yo-yoers. I don't know. There are other entries that people did submit, and maybe their entries are private. But if you type in Joby creative contests on YouTube, you get to see all the people I'm competing against, which is kind of fun. There are some solid entries. So if you guys want to go down that rabbit hole this evening, feel free to, because I enjoyed a lot of them. There's some people who definitely put some really good edits. So anybody who did participate in this contest, shout out to you guys. Definitely, it takes a lot of guts to be able to put together an edit and put yourself out there, especially for a contest like this. But there's a lot of prizes and stuff like that. So hey, if we win one of the top 5, we get to fly to New York City. We get to do a collaboration video with Casey. That, to me, it's a dream come true. I did get to meet the guy a couple years ago, I think about 5 or 6 years ago, in the peak of his YouTube career. I met him in San Francisco. Heck, we stalked the guy because this guy's a freaking living legend. He's a hero of mine. And to collaborate with him would be a dream come true. It would definitely do this. This channel like I will blow this channel out. It will blow this channel out of the water. Ernest, do you like the Lightning McQueen Crocs? Pedro, give me 1 second over here. We actually have those, okay? We actually have those, so give me a second here. Yeah. So, surprisingly, I actually... I got the Lightning McQueen Crocs right over here. We actually hit on them. And I think they're pretty cool. I think they're pretty cool. Let me go ahead and just actually pull up. Man, you guys are probably thinking, like, how many freaking sneakers does this guy have? I didn't really decide to review these, but there was a lot of talk about them, and I just want to share them with you. I got them in a really small size, so we're not going to be keeping these because they're not my size. But these are the Lightning McQueen Crocs. Look at them. What the hell? They're crazy. This is crazy. Pedro's like, damn. I'm like, yeah. I mean, look, like when we hear about something worth getting, we just go for it, all right? And I just found it funny because, like, I honestly, Pedro, I didn't think anybody was even going to ask me about these, but yeah, we got these in the building. These are, I believe, they're a size. I think they're like a size 4 or 6 or something like that. But wait, let me double check. It's a size. It's a men's 3, women's 4. US is, oh, it's a men's 4. It's a men's 4 in US. But I mean, they're very interesting. So you got the Croc over here. And, you know, I just wanted to get a small size because I like the value on these, I believe, was doing, like, it did very well, and then it went down. But they're fire. These are freaking fire. I kind of wish I had my size, honestly. This is freaking fire. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of segue because somebody asked about them, like, what are my thoughts on them? I'm like, I love them. I got them right here. But yeah, guys, freaking A. This contest is, I don't know, it's kind of got me at the edge of my seat. We're really hoping and praying that we freaking win because it would be crazy. It would, I don't know, just blow my channel up for sure. Because for those that don't know, take a look at Casey Neistat. How many people are subscribed to him? He's got over 12.5 million subscribers. Like, that's insane. That is insane to me. Again, we're not trying to, like, ride on anybody's fame here, but if he's gonna put a shout out, or if I'm in a video with him, I don't know. It would be kind of cool to continue to share my story with the world. You know what I mean? That's definitely, that's for sure. Hoping they go up in the holidays. Yeah, I hope so too. Again, I probably have to double check what they're doing on the aftermarket, but yeah, I'm just hanging on. Like, the reason I went with a smaller size because I was thinking about it's a fun Croc. It's for kids. Maybe I should just hang on to it, you know, and, like, let's see what they do. But I do see these going up. Like, it's a fun sneaker overall. It's a fun sandal sneaker, or whatever you want to call it. But I didn't think anybody was going to ask me about these freaking Crocs, and yeah, I just so happen to have them sitting here. Yeah, Pedro's like, damn. Yeah, I hope they go up. I hope they go up. But what is good, guys? What is good? So let me just touch on this real quick. So they're doing a couple of so for anybody that doesn't win the top 5 entries, they're doing a bunch of other stuff. They're doing a bunch of prizes and stuff. They're giving away, like, lights and just editing equipment and all this stuff. All this stuff that I would love to have, you know. I definitely do happen to have a mic and a Joby pod, but hey, if they you know, send me a tripod or any other stuff, I would definitely appreciate that because, like, they got some cool stuff. So it's definitely a fun contest, and you know, we're working on living our dreams here if we aren't already. All right, so I just want to let you guys know that if you haven't seen my video, take a good peek at it. And I would definitely appreciate that. But with that being said, let's go ahead and segue the conversation. Man, I appreciate everybody over here. What is up? What is up? Happy Saturday. Let's transition into sneakers because, okay, for those that don't know, sneakers has been dropping these dunks. I mean, they've kind of been oversaturating the market with dunks, right? But they've been doing these college dunks, okay? And this is the new one that they're dropping over here. Let's go ahead and open up a link. And let's go ahead and take a peek at these, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Osco. I appreciate that. We're going to need all the luck we need. So this new dunk is coming out pretty soon. It's coming out on the 25th of this month. This is the North Carolina A&T. And they've released other ones, the Clarks, the Tennessees, and then those nice orange ones, which we took a massive L on. I tried on 3 sneakers accounts. Yes, I have 3 sneakers accounts now, believe it or not. But we took L. We took L on all 3. All 3 today, zitch. But it is what it is. We keep moving. We're going to try on these for sure. I keep telling myself, if I hit on one of these, I'm just going to have to get the whole collection. And I'm going to have to, like, show all of them to you guys because it would be freaking amazing. We're going to try. I love the icy bottom or whatever is going on these. Like, it looks like the bottom is like icy, but then it goes into like like if you see over here, it looks like it goes into like this I don't know, like icy blue into like an icy white. Am I right? You see that? Man, that's crazy. So what does it say over here? Okay, from Greensboro with love, the Dunk Low designed by Ariel Robinson. Let's you rep the Aggies with pride. Okay. Oh, these are clean. I like them. I like these a lot. I think honestly, out of all four that are that I've already out of all the past three, and then this is the fourth. I kind of like this. I do like the orange ones. Probably my second favorite, but this is probably my favorite out of all of them so far. The yellow with the blue back, 1891. Yeah, these are clean. These are clean. We're gonna go for them for sure. So if you're going for these, yeah, solid sneaker. So they're going to be retailing for 120 bucks, and best of luck. Again, for anybody that doesn't know, these are very, very limited. We don't know how many pairs there are, but based on the releases for the other one, it's almost like I feel like they're just releasing enough stock numbers for like the school. Like that's literally what it feels like. But they're releasing it to the world to get stock number between like 2,900, 3,000 pairs, or like 1,000 to 3,000. It's like a part of me feels like why even bother? But you got to try. You just got to try. You never know if you're going to hit. You might actually hit. Just put your entry in. Ask your family and friends if they can go for it for you as well. But yeah, they are very, very limited. They're very limited. But what is going on, guys? What is going on? Let me go ahead and see if I can just continue on with some of the beats in the freaking building here. I'm like, where are we on the playlist? Yeah, I just wanted to segue the conversation into like, hey, what else are we anticipating? What else are we looking into right now? Just to kind of keep you guys entertained here, of course. I'm gonna pull up one of my. Oh, you know what, guys? So for those this morning, did anybody try for DSG? Did anybody hit? Did anybody get a wristband? I was really crossing my fingers, but then I looked at it within California where it was dropping. It was way too far. It was just out there. It was really out there. Probably like for the amount that I would be spending to get there, it just didn't make sense to go for the Midnight Navy 4s. So we just passed on them. We're gonna try our best, obviously on Nike app, and we're gonna try on raffles, Shoe Palace, all this other stuff for the Midnight Navy. So we're gonna full send. We're gonna do our best to get at least 4 to 5 pairs if we can. Keep 2, resell the rest. That's an initial plan for what we're gonna be doing. But let me go ahead and double check online on some of the Discords I'm a part of, and just double check what the weekly calendar it has for us. All right, like because we definitely, I think right now the main focus, if they weren't these, they were definitely going to be. I mean, people are saving their money. People are saving their money for the Midnight Navy 4s. Okay, I'm very, very, very excited about that. Honestly, between you guys and me, I want to let you guys know the Midnight Navy 4 for me, I prefer it over the black canvas. I'm just going to put that out there, okay? Like the leather and all of that, like it just, honestly, to me, I would much rather have a white leather 4 versus a black canvas. I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. That's my honest opinion. But so I want to let that be known. Let me go ahead and double check over here. Yeah, I'm looking into like weekly calendar, what's coming up, sneaker news. Let me see. There's got to be some kind of weekly calendar. So here's the thing: the weekly calendar that I'm looking at right now pretty much ends today. Like they don't really have the updated like what's happening Monday onwards, and so we're just resorting to sneakers. Yeah. So until nothing's good. It's crazy to me because today I didn't even realize there was Crocs Pollux Clog that released today apparently. And what's interesting is like on this calendar they don't even have these on the calendar. I'm like and that's why I just feel like this was kind of just like slept on by a lot of people. It is what it is, It just is what it is, So yeah, again, my apologies. I don't really have like a firm set on like what is happening this week. We obviously know that these are coming out. These North Carolina dunks on the 25th. That's in about 3 days from now. So mark your calendars. Do not sleep. Okay, we were up early this morning going for the orange ones that did come out, and we took a massive L on all 3 accounts. So it is what it is. But I'm glad to have hit on the salts and be able to have featured them on the channel. Like, to me, that's a massive W to me. Honestly, get it same day, feature on the channel, give you guys my honest opinion on them. We got 11 people in the building. Guys, if we could just take a quick pause here, if you could smash that like button, definitely just help the channel in more ways than you will ever freaking know. Okay? So shout out to all you guys rocking with me. The neck face dunk. Oh my God. Guys, for those that don't know, I'm a massive fan of Baker skateboards and neck face. And the neck face dunks. Can we just touch on that very quickly, because this is very important. It is doing numbers, okay? Neck face, this neck face dunk is just a scary, spooky, patches all over. It's awesome. Like, I absolutely need these. If I could double up on these and have one to rock for Halloween and have one to stock, I will try. But these are going to be very hard to acquire, and let me tell you why, okay? The reason why these are going to be hard to acquire on the 27th is because look at these prices. These prices on the aftermarket, these sneakers are going anywhere from $370 to $550, okay, for some of them, okay? Now, the prices have dipped a little bit. I remember last checking these, like, I believe 5 days ago. When I checked them 5 days ago, the prices were at $550, $450. It was insane. They will be coming with some extra patches. So let's just take a quick look at them. Now, some people are going to look at this and they're going to think these are ugly, okay? To me, I'm a huge fan of just everything you put on it. It's just a crazy sneaker, and there's definitely some hype behind it. These are going to be very limited. These are not going to be easy to get. So I just want to let everybody know, if you're going for them, join your skate shops. Try. Let's go ahead and let's just take a look. So this is the front of each sneaker is going to, well, all sneakers are going to look the same, but each the left and the right are going to look very different. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the back. It says upgrade on like a tombstone with like this skull bat, and then you got the skulls chained together. It's just out of this world. This is crazy. It does come with some extra patches as well. So if you have a jean jacket, leather jacket, what have you, you could put these patches on them. All right. So this is literally what you got, like this devil hand on it. It's just like. A lot of this is, yes, very, very demonic type of stuff. But, hey, at the end of the day, it's like you think about Halloween and, like, ghouls and all this stuff and, like, bones and all this. It's just, it's crazy. So it comes with these 3 extra patches. One says, it says, looking for trouble all night. So it's just kind of like, and then you got neck face. Out of all 3 patches, I really like the neck face one with the skull with the 8 on its head. That's probably my favorite. But these are clean. It's freaking clean, and they're... If you're going to get them for the personal, sick, just like me. If you're going to get them for resale, there's definitely some money to be made, whether it's $100 to $200. So best of luck if you guys are going for these. Look out for your stores, your skate shops, because this is most likely going to be a quick strike box, and it's most likely just going to be released on skate stores. I do not believe that Nike is going to be releasing this on the Nike app. This does strike me as a quick strike box, which is going to be exclusive to skate shops only. Okay, so I want to let that be known. Moving along to where were we? We were on the freaking sneakers app. So let me just jump back into the sneakers app over here. But that's definitely a sneaker so hey, Mr. Osko, I appreciate you bring that back to our attention, because that's definitely a hype sneaker that I definitely recommend you guys go for. So let it be known and mark your calendars for that. Okay, let's go ahead and let's keep it moving over here. They had some apparel. So apparently there was this one shirt that released. And I really like this graphic. It was an orange shirt that released. Let me go ahead and just pull it up over here. I just want to show it to you guys. Not that Nike apparel is doing well or it's something worth going for, but Jordan and Shelf Life did release this orange shirt that I'm kind of tempted to get. And let me just go ahead and scroll down whenever this freaking loads. It's an orange shirt. You got the Jordan patch in the front, like sewn, stitch in. And then on the back, you have that really nice mural in a way. It almost looked like stained glass in a way. I believe it's one of these. But yeah, you can see it on Nike. They're all still in stock if it is something that you guys are considering. This is the shirt. Bang! This is a solid banger, so I'm really considering getting it. Now, These are they're not necessarily oversized, but they're definitely like true to size. So if you're if you're regularly a medium, like this is a medium shirt I'm wearing, I'd recommend just going true to size. All right, these are sick. They're super clean. I mean, look at this. They killed it. It's solid. You got the world on the side, and what's on the other side? Man, I don't know. It's just it's a solid shirt. I know orange is very loud, so they also do happen to have this other one, which is kind of like a little bit more like a sage in a way. So these might be worth taking a look at. Again, Nike apparel isn't doing too well. I've overheard Nike employees talk in the store. Our apparel's not selling. Like they literally, I've heard them. Like I don't mean to eavesdrop, but it's like you can't miss hearing somebody say our apparel isn't selling, or hear an employee talk like I'm gonna return this. I'm gonna return this apparel I bought. It's like anyway, this stuff I think is fire. Especially anything with shelf life. I know that they released the Jordan 2s in the morning. I didn't go for any of them. They're still sitting, but the shelf life is probably my favorite out of all three. So I just want to let that be known to you guys. Let's scroll down. Let's see what else. There's this golf that's coming out. What I need to mention to you guys, for anybody that's not aware, these look clean, but you need to take into account these are for golf, and the reason why is they're heavier. So do not buy these if you're going to be using them for regular stuff, because it's a heavy sneaker. It's much heavier than your standard Air Jordan 1 low. So I just want to let you guys know that if you're not sure about this, if you've never worn a golf, I do not recommend buying a golf unless you play golf, unless you're going to actually golf in these, because there's a certain weight, distribution on them for golf. Okay, so I want to let that be known. Do not buy golfs for regular stuff, regardless of how good they look, or how you probably think like, oh, I can wear a golf when I'm out and about because I was able to get a special colorway. It's like you do not want to do that. They're much heavier than regular sneakers. Okay. Now this is pretty much like, I don't know, like they're literally saving the best for last for this month, and this is the Midnight Navy 4. We're already all systems geared up for this release. I know a lot of people are talking about this, so I just want to let it be known, guys, like full throttle on these. There's money to be made. These are amazing personals. We're going to do our best to double up on them. I'm going to fire full throttle on all my accounts. We're going after these. This is a great investment. This is a great quick sell. You definitely want to be going for these for sure, okay? And there's a lot of people touching on them. Highly recommend, if you guys aren't subscribed to Trevor. Trevor has amazing content on this. He literally covers everything on like the DSG wristbands, which already released, so maybe it's not going to talk about that, but on the different stores that are going to be releasing on the same day. So I definitely recommend subscribing to his channel if you haven't already. It's the season for orange to rock Giants colorway. Yeah, hey man, I'm probably going to get the shirt after I talk to you guys. Like, it's a solid shirt. And I do see them eventually selling out, that's for sure. But let me just click into this, because I just want to touch on this real quick before we jump out the building here, all right? So for all my 8 viewers in the building, if you haven't already smashed that like button, and you're new to my channel, consider subscribing. My name's Ernest Kahn. We've been covering sneaker content since January of this year. We've been making it happen. But these are clean. Everybody wants this. Everybody and their dog and their mom and their dad and their parents and everybody wants these. So full throttle on these. It's non-negotiable to go for these, because there's definitely money to be made. I know it's $210. It sounds like a lot of money, but at the same time, if you're saving your pennies, go for these. They're definitely a solid pair. I mean, guys, we're very blessed to have gotten 3, or be getting 3 Jordan 4s this month. Like, it's kind of crazy. We got the black canvas, we had the purple canyons come out, and then these. Like, what do we have to complain about? Like, we're very blessed to have 3 opportunities to get 4s. Now, I've been thinking about it lately. I feel like Nike is starting to saturate the market with 4s. Why? Because it's one of their best selling shoes. It just is, This and the Dunks. Maybe the Dunks not as much, because they're really saturating and really just milking the market. I kind of wish Nike had more silhouettes to play around with, and got more creative. But at the same time, if they're going to put out another 4, I'm not one to complain, that's for sure. So full throttle on these. We need these. It's non-negotiable. I think you guys needed them too. It is definitely a sneaker that is not only one for the personal, it's one for the collection. It's a magnificent sneaker. And I know that when they officially released the first photos, I wasn't the biggest fan of these, but these have grown on me tremendously, and we freaking need these. So it is a must cop. And you know, if you guys need any advice on how to, we will be live for this release. It's going to be an amazing release. We're going to try our best. I'm going to go crazy on live for sure, and I'm very excited for this for sure. So these are releasing on the 29th. That is next Saturday. So buckle down. Now I want to let it be known, anybody who's got a Shoe Palace near them, join the in-store raffle. It's going to happen on Tuesday. Mark your calendars. Make sure you pay a visit. You go there, put in your entry. You want to make sure you get an entry at Shoe Palace. And, of course, you want to enter any contest that is online, okay? Do not sleep. Do not sleep on these. This is definitely something you're going to look back and you're going to regret if you did not try every single chance that you can. So, again, I'm the contest machine here. Literally, every Discord that I'm a part of, I look at every single contest, and I'm like, every time there's something fire, I just join it. It's non-negotiable. Sign up right away because we need these, okay? So I'm gonna let it be known also to you guys. Any contest that I do see, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna talk about these probably prior to the release itself. I want to definitely go live, and I want to let you guys know, hey, these are some of the contests I recommend joining, just so you guys get your entries in. I know some of you guys are on top of it, okay? But for those that aren't really in the know, trust me. Do not rely on sneakers. Sneakers is kind of like a one-and-done opportunity. It's a one chance. That's it. Unless you have multiple accounts like me, if you have multiple family members or multiple phone numbers or what have you, make more accounts. Just try. It doesn't hurt, okay? So do that. And I'm on year 4s as well next month. Yeah, that's why next month is going to be a crazy month. And those are going to be a problem, and they're going to be very hard to acquire. That's for sure. That is for sure. So, Mr. Old School, I appreciate you, like, you know, just chiming in here and reminding everybody, like, what we got. Because, like, guys, take a look at these. Anything with this, like, nice speckled midsole is like, it's my favorite, man. It's just my favorite. These are so sick. Yeah, they're clean. We need these. We freaking need these. God, it's nice to be covering this with you guys here. And then you also do want to go for grade school as well, because there is going to be money to make. Now, with grade school, I recommend 2 sizes. 5.5, I don't know why. Just 5.5 is the size you want to go for. And then size 7, okay? Those 2 sizes typically are the money sizes. I mean, 6 too. Go for 6, why not? So I would definitely go for that. Maybe even 6.5. Why not? But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the stream for this evening. Let me go ahead, and in Ernest fashion, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to bring up my Instagram real quick over here. But I appreciate you guys rocking with me. If you haven't already, smash that like button. It definitely does help with the channel in more ways than you guys will ever know. All right? So let me go ahead. I'm just going to bring up my Instagram over here. And bang. So, yes, I was just in New York about a month ago. It would be nice to go back to New York again and collaborate with Casey Neistat. So if you haven't seen that video, it is linked over here in my description on my Instagram. So feel free, follow me, Ernest_Kahn on Instagram. And I make it very easy for you guys to watch this video. All you need to do is just click this link right over here. Easy peasy. Watch the video. Smash that like button. Help me run this video up to 1,000 views. That would definitely be amazing, guys. But with that being said, that is pretty much the stream for tonight. I wanted to run for an hour. We're at 56 minutes, so I'm gonna pretty much run another song here. I'll probably be chiming in the chat with you guys, but I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and it means the world to me that you guys show up consistently and you guys help me out with this channel to get content to sneaker lovers around the world. All right, because we're taking this channel seriously. We're taking this channel to the freaking moon, baby. You guys know it. And yeah, I just want to give my sincere thanks and let you guys know it's just been amazing. It's been amazing to be live tonight with you guys. I hope you guys loved this content, and I look forward to the next live. We will be going live again tomorrow evening at about 7 p.m. I do happen to have another sneaker I will be covering. Yeah, wow, we've been talking about a lot of sneakers lately. But yes, we will be covering a sneaker that I feel was kind of slept on, but we will definitely be covering that tomorrow. So feel free to pop back in tomorrow if you just so happen to have some time on your hands. Much love to each and every single one of you guys. I'm gonna run one more song, but with that being said, this guy is peacing out, gonna get some rest for the remainder of the evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow or in the next live that you guys decide to rock with me. So with that being said, peace, much love, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right. Later.